Welcome devs to my channel. Today I will be proceeding with our part 2 video for how to make a website like Betway. I've already done part 1 video, so you can just do code along with me the simple HTML and CSS which I used to create the part 1. But here is where I am, like it's more like I'm at this stage. So now I'm going to have to finish off the remaining stages. Like this one, we have to create this section for some links as well as the footer right there. So without wasting your time, let me go and finish, but you're going to find it very simple, so don't worry. So inside our index HTML file, I've created a comment out to show you where I'm beginning on part 2 video. So just to create another div which I shall call, which the div I'll call it hero image 7. Then let's create another div which I'll call 7 row. I will start off with the HTML coding alone, then I'll finish off with the CSS. So like here I'm doing the listing for the links. So since there, how many are they? Let me look. They are 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I need 6 of these. Let me just copy this one. 3, so let me multiply it again. 6. Now there it is. So like you can see, I'll count the number of, I got 1 2 3 4. I've got four of them. Okay, let me wrap inside. Since these are columns, let me wrap inside. I'll call it 7 columns. So now I need to multiply it by 4. This is the second one, third one, fourth one. Now let's collect the text that we are going to paste. I'll just collect it. Let's say copy, and then we paste it inside. So now let's just don't worry about the order of the styling. I mean, like if it's going on, this is just checks that we are using. I have to copy it fastly. Now I have to copy this one. We are just copying the text. Okay. Now let's drag this one. Here I can simply just drag this content where it should go. dragging the last column. This is the text for the last column. Okay. Yeah, there is all the text. So we're done with this one. Let me check a look at once after I'm done with this. Okay, make sure that you have saved everything. Let's look at the changes that we have applied. Yeah, there you can see. Now the next step, I'm going to do this footer that you see with an image there. So I need to close this div. Okay. After this one, I'll call it div dot footer. So let me give it div dot footer top. Then let's insert the image inside the images folder slash wp. This is the image that we have, so I just need another text that will appear in case it does not load. Then as you know, there is a horizontal rule there, so I need to, after finishing this one, I need to have a horizontal rule. Then we also need to create another div for the footer text. I'll call it footer text. Then let's begin to style. So since I'm using listings, let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 of these. So I need to list this data using a listing. Let me copy, paste. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Now is the time to drag the text. Okay. Or I can simply just copy it all. Copy text and let's place it there. This one. Okay, I left out the full stop, which we can just place it there. Yeah. Then the next one. Then the next one is this one. Okay, maybe I'm copying the text wrongly. Okay, I got. Okay, let me have this text. Yeah, like this. Then this one goes here. Now let's have a look at how the new design looks like. Okay, there we have it. Now you can see that I've got some images, so I need to insert these images. So after closing this div, let me open another div which I shall call div dot footer images. So inside this div footer images, I'm going to create a row which I shall call div img row. So inside the div images, let's now insert the images inside the images folder. So I can now copy it, but you can look by then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got six of these. So I'm just going to copy 4, 5, 6. So there it is, we've got 6. So since this HTML structure is the same for the bottom images, I'm just going to have to copy this one and replace this one. I've already downloaded the images for the first top row, so let me just paste their names. Code teen dot web. I've already downloaded these images. Let's save the next one, p dot web, then followed by ecogo dot web, then followed by mga dot web, then followed by dot web. Then the last one is called inter dot web. We're done with this one. So let me have a look at how the designer looks like. Yeah, there you can see the images. Now I need the images for the last one. These ones, I'm going to save them. Let me call it game. Let me save it. Let me call it ecogra. Then let's save this one. Let's save it as visa. Let's save also this one. We call it visa electron. Let's save this one. We call it net. Let's save this one. We call it PayPal PP. Yep. So I now need to paste these images. So inside, let's start off with the first one. First one I called it game. Let me just have a confirmation to my images folder. Game is .wbb. Then the next one, ecogra. Then the next one, visa. Then the next one, visa e dot. Then the next one, net. Then the next one, pp. So we're done with this one. Let's have a look at how our images look like. Yes, we have added these images. So now I'm going to I will need to work on the horizontal rule. Since there's a horizontal rule, let's just add the horizontal rule. Now let's create the last text on the footer. So I'll have to call it div footer bottom txt. So this text is inside the paragraph text. So let me collect the text from so you can see now we can see the design. So I'm fit, but remember I also need to make this takes more inner side, so we have to use some margins to put it like at the center. So everything will be done here using CSS. So inside our CSS, like I've styled out to show you at the beginning of our part 2 video. So on our part 2 video, I'm going to start off by image 6, because I want to style the paragraph image 6, image 6. I'm targeting this paragraph, so I'm going to use this class name. Let's say text align center. We can minimize our image folder. Then let's justify content to the center. Then color of the text will be white. Yeah, I've saved my changes. Let's have a look, or they can see the changes. Now I'm going to style this one with some links. So inside our okay, let me expand it. Here it is. So let me start off by styling. Let me say background color black. Then the color of the text will be white. Now let's style our rows, these ones, this div that will create some columns. So let's start by saying display flexi, then justify content space. I want to space it equally. Then let's have a line height of 2. So we're done with that one. Let me go inside the browser and we look, or they can see the styling that we have done. So let's continue styling. Dot 7 row dot. I'm now targeting the unordered list. List style, let's set it to none. Text decoration, let's set it to none. Background color, let's have it at 49, 48, 48. Then the color of the text, then let's set it to this color code CE, C9, C8. Let's have a look at the, yes, they can see it's all taking shape. Now let me look at the horizontal rule. Let me give it a background color similar to that of the color of the text. Copy to make it more visible. Then let's give it a width of 90%. Now let me have a look at what they can see. Then now after styling that one, I'm going to style the footer at the top, this one, which contains the Western logo. So just come here and place it there, and I want to position it at the center. So let me just have a look. Or they can see we moved it to the center. Now after doing that one, I'm going to style the unordered list. Okay, let me collect the class name UL. Then let's say list style none. We remove also the text decoration to any text decoration to none. There you can see the text decoration has been removed. Now we are going to style the image row. We're going to style this one, the image row. So inside, let's just paste. Okay, for the image row, I'm going to say display flex. Then let's have a gap of 3 rems between, let's say, margin from the bottom. I'm going to set it to 1 rem. Or there you can see, but the images are going way off, so I need to reduce the images. So now let's style the images and reduce them. Image row img. Let's give the width 10 rems. Let's give them the height 2 rems. Oh yeah, you can see the images are now fitting okay better. Now let's style. Now I'm going to style the text. This text that you see there, this is the text that we are targeting. So I collect the class name. Then I'll say paragraph text. It's inside the paragraph text. So let's say text align center. There you can see it positions at the center. Now I'm going to style the hover. I'm going to create some hover effects. Let's say head. This will head on hover. Okay, there I'm targeting these ones that are on at the top. These ones look like when I hover there's nothing, so I want a hover effect there. So for the hover effects, I'm saying it's just going to say the color of the text will change to gray. Now I'm going to target the hero button, this button. So every time when I hover through, so we're going to say hero button on hover. Let's change the background color to a bit lightish green like. So I have to use this color code. Now I'm going to style these two like on hover. So I'll use the appropriate class names. The first one is called sign. on hover. I want the background color to change to white. Then the color of the text, let's make it black. Then let's have the log on hover. I want the background color to be white. Then the color of the text should be black. So let's look at how it now looks. Everything now looks like okay. There you can see on hovering, you can see on hover, then over all these changes, and there you can see our image. Let me have, you can see the project has been completed successfully. So this is all that I had for you on this tutorial of how to make a landing page of Betway official. So in the following videos, which shall be a new playlist, I'll log in and do something unique to create for the inside home page. But they have completed the landing page for Betway. We have completed this. So thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you very much.